Hi, my name is Manasi Garg, I'm from California, and I'm the National Student Poet of the West. This poem is called For Tamir Rice. For Tamir Rice. I like to remember him through his mother's eyes, refused to watch the videos on the news. He loved sports and science and reading. He played with Legos and watched cartoons. He loved his mother, probably gave her hugs and kisses as she passed him in the hallway. Not a day goes by that I don't think about him. 8 years later, we are all still mourning this unbearable loss, are all familiar with the way his name still catches in our throats. Tamir Rice, like a dewdrop in a spider's web on a cold Cleveland morning. Tamir Rice. His name deserves more than to live as an apology on our tongues, his face more than to just be a reminder of violence so cruel no language could possibly explain it. We could have been friends, Tamir and I. He was just a year older than me. Maybe we would have been lab partners, titrating unknown substances or taking notes. I wonder what his handwriting was like. Was it messy, the way all the boys I love write? Too interested in the world around him to pay attention to the paper in front of him? Or maybe he would have been an artist. Tamir doodling in his English essays and on his math homework. Or Tamir playing sports, cheeks flushing like flowers unfurling on a late spring afternoon. Everything he would have been. Tamir would have graduated this year, and I am mourning this little loss too. Now he lives as an eternal eulogy in the news, his face plastered on the TV over and over again, like a record that just keeps skipping. Blood gluing his shoes to the street, binding him to this country. But I like to picture him running down icy streets so fast he starts to fly. I picture a world where he spreads his wings and no bullets rain down to stop him. A world where we know Tamir's face by his smile and not by his death. I think about Miss Rice often. Did you know there is no word for a parent who loses their child? We call people who lose their spouses widows, and children who lose their parents orphans. But the human tongue is not heavy enough to bear the weight of a child's body. I don't know if we believe in the same God, but I pray that wherever Tamir is, he is safe and loved. I wish for once we didn't have to politicize grief. I wish for once we did not applaud at the strength born out of sorrow, but instead made it so that mothers never have to watch their children die. I wish Tamir Rice had grown up. Maybe we would have met at college or at work. Maybe we would have met 70 years from now at a retirement home. Share a drink or two, and we would talk and listen and talk, and his eyes would bloom in the sunlight, and we would both have room to breathe, just breathe.